What's the difference between a tax attorney and a CPA? That's the question we're going to answer today. My name's Darren Temish. They call me the IRS Solution Attorney. There's a lot of differences between tax attorneys and CPAs, and I'm going to try and run this right up the middle. I'm going to try and be objective here. I have other videos about this on my YouTube channel that are longer and a little bit more in depth. So if you want more information about this, go ahead and search for those videos. Long story short, a tax attorney went to law school, might have some income tax background, might not, might have some accounting background, might not. CPAs are certified public accountants. They have a college degree, and I believe they have an extra year of education, and they have to sit for what's called the CPA exam. A tax attorney obviously has to sit for a bar exam in either one or more states, and they have a license in one or more states, just like a CPA. Generally speaking, when you get into the field of federal tax, it's really the same whether it's in one state or the other, with some minor differences. So I think the biggest difference between a tax attorney and a CPA is the way we're trained and the way we think. So a tax attorney is trained in law school, going all the way back to law school, about how to be an advocate for their client, how to take their client's side, how to put their client's story forth, and how to really advocate for their client. That's our job as attorneys. It's part of our oath. It's part of our ethical rules. It's just part of who we are and what we do as attorneys. And CPAs are a little bit different. CPAs have a tendency to think in very black and white terms. So 2 plus 2 to a CPA is 4 100% of the time. There's no question, there's no conversation about that. 2 plus 2 equals 4. I like to say, if you ask me what's 2 plus 2, I say, well, what do we need it to be? What's the objective here? What are we trying to accomplish? It might be 3.9, it might be 4.1, it might be 4. It just kind of depends on what we're trying to accomplish here. I think that tax attorneys are, because of their training and experience and just the way that we've been taught and educated, are better advocates for their clients when it comes to the IRS. Most CPAs, certainly not all, but most CPAs that I've dealt with over the years have a tendency to be a little bit more afraid of the IRS. Advocacy is not part of what they're taught. It's not part of their DNA. They're more of the 2 plus 2 equals 4 kind of people. We have different skill sets. Usually the CPA is going to approach a tax problem from the numbers. They're going to want to sharpen the pencil, and they're going to want to attack the tax return and try and fix it that way. I can tell you my personal philosophy as a tax attorney is almost never to attack the numbers. In rare cases, you attack the numbers and you fix the problem that way. But my strong suit is actually in the collection procedures within the IRS and the Internal Revenue Manual. So I know how to use the procedures to my client's benefit better than I think most CPAs do. That's grossly oversimplified, and I'm sure I'm going to get some hate mail from some CPAs. And there's certainly CPAs who are qualified to represent you with your tax problems. But typically speaking, a tax attorney who focuses on helping people resolve their tax problems is going to resolve the problem dramatically different than just the run-of-the-mill, garden variety CPA who spends most of their time doing tax returns. If you have questions about this or really anything else that has to do with IRS problem resolution, visit our website at getirshelp.com.